Seaking from Pokemon 151 has taken the Swim 3D archetype to a whole new level. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, there is the Finneon in the format with the Oceanic accompaniment ability. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach a water energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon that has the Swim Freely attack, which is an attack that Seaking has. Meaning you can accelerate to this with what is effectively a Baxcalibur, but a basic form of it. Now, originally, the Finneon was played with Dugong because of that flow return attack doing 40 for each water, but you shuffle it into your deck. But Seaking is completely different in the smallest way because we have Aqua Horn, which is 60 plus 30 for each water energy attached to it, and it doesn't shuffle it into the deck. That's a massive deal because in the Dugong deck, good luck in the late game finding your boss's orders because you're going to be top decking water energy constantly. Whereas here, you're actually thinning your deck, making it easier to find the cards you need to go through the game. So yes, this is basically a Gardevoir. It's the exact same attack as a baby Gardevoir without needing to put the damage counters on it. That can use reverse energy, which yes, I have in this deck, and can be charged up by a simple Finneon. Let's just go into some games. I'm done hyping it up, and let me just show you how good it is. Before we begin, I'd like to thank the sponsor of the channel, ptcgl store, where you can buy codes with 5% off using a discount code FTW. It's a way to support the channel whilst getting something in return, so why not? Now, with that said, let's get going. All right, starting off here, the hand is it's playable. It is playable to a degree. I could try and like Skwovet my way through here. I do need to get myself a Bibarel down. I need to draw cards, so I could be a bit aggressive. My opponent needs to set up next turn, and once we get KO'd, our deck actually opens up. So I'm actually fine doing this. This feels a bit weird, but I'm going to try this out. Let's go for a Bidoof down, and I think I'm just going to Skwovet my way through here until I get Bibarel, until, you know, it's a bit on the riskiest side of things, but, you know, I'd rather increase my top deck odds and have draw available than anything else. So, yeah, I'll put that energy down, and then we will end turn. There's a Nest Ball coming down for my opponent, and that's a Dialga. So we're playing Dialga here. And then honestly, I think we're pretty well set for it, considering our 1-hit KO potential and the fact that fine, they get a Chronos, but they're only going to be taking 2 prizes because we don't play any multiple prize Pokemon in this deck. It is exclusively single prize, and I love that. Nest Ball coming out, and they go for the Nest Ball with the Arven, grabbing a Pidgey on the bench. Pidgeot in the Dialga. I'm not against that, to be fair to you. It works in the Charizard, right? And we top deck Bibarel. Oh, I love this deck. It just gives me all the, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's Industrious Incisors, and I'm telling you, we're about to pop off. Trust me. Because we throw this Goldeen down, I get an Artazon, and guess what I can throw down? Another Goldeen, but it's probably better that I to leave that spot open because I could either get Articuno for free retreat or, you know, get a Finneon if I need to. I could go for double Bibarel if I'm greedy. Oh, that's hella greedy, but that could open up some crazy. Do you know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to risk it for a Biscuit. Have that. I'm going to Irida now then, get myself a Seaking, and a Superior Energy Retrieval might be best. It means I get rid of a Rod and an Irida, which isn't great, but I do get to attack and take out the Magnemite. That's so much better. So let's do, and look, you can see the synergy of this deck. It's just working, even on limited resources, which is not as common as you'd think. We're still out here just setting up like this, bro. Okay, see, the pressure's already on my opponent. 150 on the dot. Look at that, bro. I'm telling you, this is stupid. All right, let's get a prize there and an Escape Rope, and then we draw off our Bibarels. We find more Irida. Oh, it's lovely. I tell you what, it's even crazier once they get a KO because that Letter of Encouragement is just redonkulous. Imagine being able to Irida and just find free energy like that, which is an additional 90 damage to what you already have available. It's, oh, I can't emphasize how much I love this deck. But I'll shut up about it and I'll start playing some Pokemon. Either way, they're going to go for an Artisan here, probably grab themselves another Magnemite. If I can find a boss, that would be lovely and very aggressive. There is a pass. Please give me an out. That said, a simple Escape Rope could do it, right? I would need a form of retreat though. So let's see, because I'd rather KO anything else other than this Pidgey right now. There is an Irida as well. Okay. So I am going to Escape Rope and then manually attach and retreat, I think. And this is why I like the Escape Rope. It just gives you that extra option. All right. So I don't think we're actually getting a 1-hit on that Zamazenta, but I'm okay swinging into that personally. Although, however, I could get another Bibarel and that could be cheeky. Right, let's attach. It does mean getting rid of an Irida again, but oh my God, I'm so many Iridas down, but I would just play the Irida now anyway. If I could find more energy here, I'm going to do it, bro. This is really aggressive and not really how I like to play the deck, but I'm going to go for it, man. You got to go for these things sometimes. You know what I mean? Let's go for a second Bibarel. See if we get anything. Oh, hold on. I think we might have a jackpot. Let's retreat. No way. Okay, Seaking coming out. And I think that's a KO, no? 150, 180, and that's 210. Oh my God, we get exactly the right amount. Oh, okay, 240 damage. another 2 prizes. And I tell you, as soon as we get KO'd, bro, the retrievals, the letters, things will open up. I'm telling you. There is a Magneton out. You know it's rough when you have to give up a 2 prizer just to keep your boy in play. It's mental. They go for another Articuno, get another Magnemite. They're finally working their way. They have to evolve into Dialga and start attacking now, right? But I could genuinely, if I get lucky here, respond with a 1-hit KO. And it's not a terrible thing to consider. We just need a couple couple retrievals and a couple letters, and that's it, right? That's why Irida's quite good. But anyway, let's just move. We can respond here with a 1-hit KO, and I think that would just destroy the game. So let's see. Okay, a top deck of a water energy. That's all right. Let's Ultra Ball. Get rid of these 2. I don't need the Articuno now. Let's just get another Seaking out, and it's time to begin the process. All right, so how much do we need? I think we need exactly 8. So 2 superior energy retrievals would do it. That said, I only get 7 off of that. A rod, though? A rod could be good. Let's go for another oceanic accompaniment. I think I go for an Irida. I can get myself another Seaking here, but I'll probably just put that to the bottom of the deck. So I think I'm going to Skwovet here. Then I'll go for energy retrieval. How much energy is in deck? We have 3, so the letter can still get us something. Okay, so I'm going to energy retrieval now. Get rid of probably the Escape Rope and Manaphy, which is a bit aggressive, but this is like endgame territory, right? So let's recover these. And from here, we only need 2 more energy, so I could rod the 3 back into deck. Although I like usually rodding my Seakings back. So, and we are 1 rod down, so maybe I don't. Maybe I try and just find that letter. Yeah, we have enough draw options in our deck where I can just put this in the bottom of the deck for now. Instead of, yeah. I think I go for this, and then I just need to find the letter. Come on, give me a letter. And it's right there. There we go. Letter of encouragement. Here we go. We have responded with an Oko on Dialga. That is immaculate. Okay, there we go. 2 energy on it. We can save 1 in hands. We are like struggling on the energy retrieval front though. Got to be careful with that. I think we have prize 2, so we should find 1. So we should be okay. Let me attach to this Goldeen. I don't think we need to go any further than this damage output. Now, we are being very aggressive, right? They can kind of stick our Bibarel, right? We've used our 2 escape ropes. We don't have really any pivot option anymore, but I think we're just so far ahead that we can deal with that. So there we go. Aqua Horn for 300 damage, and we should get a retrieval off of this. Just like so, 100%. I will get 2 of them as well. Okay, fine. We'll get the 1. That's cool. That said, I don't think we can respond to another Dialga Oko, but I mean, look, they've got nothing. They have nothing. All they've got is a cheeky Magnezone. Behave. They're going to have to start attacking with that bad boy. They go for their Giga Magnets, and they charge up the Magnezone, but it's GG at this rate. Yeah, there's the Power Beam, and that's a GG for us, man. This honestly feels like the old school Blastoise to a degree, right? We just charge of a massive 1-hit KO and attacker, but you don't have to have a stage 2. You just have a basic. It's stupid. Right, let's get ourselves our Seaking. We are all out of energy now, but we have enough to go through thanks to the superior energy retrieval. So that's perfectly fine with me, baby. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Just about, actually. We do hit just about enough. And there's the scoop. There we go. Right, my opponent is starting here. A Delphox in the active is definitely a concern, but thankfully we have Manaphy here, so we're looking okay. There's an energy search? What is this deck? Bro, I swear to God, I don't know if it's because of the time of day that I'm playing, but I'm just matching up against some strange lists. You don't really need an energy search in this kind of deck, right? Unless it's Arceus Delphox, but if it's like a Charizard, it's kind of not really necessary. Right, let's just get an Artisan out, and I will bench. For now, I think I'm going to get myself a Bidoof. Again, we don't have to worry about Finneon. We can just use Artisan and get it immediately, so that's great. I am going to attach to the benched Goldeen because we might have to go for a swim freely and just like manually load up for the time being until we find ourselves a Finneon. Oh, sorry, a Bibarel. Also, I doubt they're gonna get a I didn't bench this, so I doubt they're gonna get anywhere with this so far. I don't know what deck we're playing against yet, so we'll just see. Also, I need to slow down my speech. I talk a bit fast, don't I, sometimes? It is Charizard, right? And there's a rhyme. In that case, I mean, they're not getting a KO this turn, right? I could promote the Goldeen. Bear in mind, swim freely isn't a terrible attack in and of itself, right? It's 10 damage, which is awful, but it's flip a coin and potentially prevent any damage. So you could survive a turn where you're bricking, which is just that extra added layer, which I like. Anyway, they go for a burn. We're going to evolve out of it, so it's fine. We expect to be KO'd all the time anyway. So there's a Finneon already. Not what we want. I would like a Skwovet, though. A Skwovet would be nice. This could be a big deal, right? Because we could bench this Finneon, Skwovet into a water energy, and it's a wrap. Let's see. Right, so we'll go for the Oceanic Accompaniment. I'm going to have to use this final bench spot for a Manaphy, though, but that's all right, is what it is. Let's go for a Nest Dash, and if we get an energy, that's a KO. Oh my God. That's actually kind of close, but it is not it, unfortunately. We don't have energy search in this deck like that, which is one downside you could argue, but it is what it is. Let's get... So I'm going to get a... I think I'm going to get an Articuno and an Ultra Ball, actually, because I want to get Bibarel next turn. I want to start drawing, so I want to just top deck instantly into it. So let's just go for a swim freely, and if we hit heads, that would be lovely. If not, though, it's not the end of the world. Oh, we do? God, it's beautiful. Why did I not evolve out of burn, by the way? What the hell? I swear when you evolve, the burn goes away. Is that a bug or is that, am I missing something? Oh no, no, you do evolve out of status conditions, don't you? I'm a bit confused here. Both my confusion and burn should be gone. Or wait, genuinely, in the comments, is that a bug or have I missed something? I'd love to know. If so, that's a pretty big bug. You can't be keeping my boy confused and poisoned if it's not necessarily needed, you know? Oh, I don't know. Either way, I can just retreat out of it. Oh, and Irida top deck though. I have to get rid of you. No, I don't actually, because I can just get myself another Pokemon to discard, maybe a Finneon, and then I can get myself I don't really need anything else, do I? Ultimately, I've got no guaranteed energy search, but I could get something that I can just thin out. Maybe I could use Ultra Balls to thin out the deck a bit more if I need to. Yeah, sure. That's all right. Let's just get rid of the Finneon and the Articuno. We have 2 rods, so we can do this a bit more comfortably. Let's just get Bibarel. We'll grow it and evolve into you. I want to have as much draw potential as possible, so I'm going to Nest Dash this Ultra Ball away. We want to get just energy now, basically. Energy retrieval, not the best, but it's fine. Let's see. Okay, we're getting energy, and we do have an energy retrieval, so I can just retreat and get my... Oh, no, I don't know if I can do that, to be fair. I just don't know if I've missed something, and I should be confused or not, because it's just annoying that I have the 1-hit KO here, and I probably would have it if it wasn't for a bug, or if it's because I've missed something, and I just have to try and play around it. I don't know, man. Regardless, I don't have enough for a retreat plus superior energy to a Seaking, so I think I have to just go for the Aqua Horn on the active. Let's give it a shout, man. Let's see. Let's give it a go. There is the Aqua Horn, and oh, we just go. Oh, it's a visual bug? Oh, what the hell? ptcgl, what are you doing? Broken game. Yeah, it's a visual bug. I'm visually burned and confused, but the effects aren't taking place. Look, there was no burn coming in there. What the hell? God's sake, ptcgl, sort your life out, why don't you? Bloody hell. There's a Charizard, but we can 1-hit KO this in response next turn quite comfortably, believe it or not. And Lord knows I'm gonna do it. Trust me, you're about to see some fire. And I don't mean by the burn. There's an Arcanine EX coming down, but we hit that for weakness, so that's okay. And go for an Artazon here for the other Charmander. Do you know what I really like about this? Cynthia's Ambition? Do you know what I really like about this deck, though? Is the fact that, like, usually when I come up against a Charizard, I'm like, oh, God, now I have to, like, really play around it. I have to try and consider prize trades and 2-hit KOs and stuff like that. Here, it's just like, okay, knock me out, I will KO you. I love that. Although it's not always going to happen, but you just have so much outs to it, right? Because you get KO'd, your Letter of Encouragement turns on, your superior energy will recover the damage Seaking anyway, so you recover a ton of energy, and Irida helps you get that stuff, plus Skwovet Bibarel, like, you have so much out to immediately respond to a Charizard with an OHKO. It's actually quite interesting when explored even deeper. So let's just see this manifest. Watch. We're going to go for an Industrious Incisors there, and there is that final Burning Darkness for the KO, but we are Gucci, my friend. It's a shame they bounced the Artisan, though, because I did want to get myself another Goldeen now. Kind of a big deal, but it's not the end of it, really. The reverse energy is not really doing much here, so I think I get rid of that. I don't think it will do anything if we respond with an OHKO here as well. So if we're really going for the dream here, we got to start moving. So I need to Ultra Ball, and I'm going to get rid of probably a Rod and the reversal. Let's get the Seaking out here. We'll evolve you. Now, I think I do accelerate this energy. We need 9. 9 energy is what we need here, so it's quite demanding. I am going to Bibarel now, although I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, that's not good. That's a really rough play. Okay, cool. Let's just go for another Goldeen. I didn't want to have to do this, but I might have to superior away the Rod again. That's 2 rods down. Means we have no more recovery on our Seakings, which is a bit concerning. But I think we have to risk it for a biscuit, bro. Let's just bring these out. We've got to get to that 9. All right, so after this, we need to find 4. And if we get a letter or 2 letters, we will. We just need to get there. Well, that's what it means to risk it for a biscuit. Let's go for it. Just give me a letter and an energy. It's all we need. Oh, no. That's a yikers. All right, fine. We hit a 210. We don't get the OHKO response, but we do have Irida to follow up with next turn. We did get rid of 2 rods, though. That's a bit scary, but I think 2 more is really all we need to see through the game. And we don't have to overload energy this time around either, because I can just get myself another Goldeen and Seaking out, maybe KO this. I don't think they're going to force up a single prizer unless they put a basic Charizard down. The Radiant one, that is. But even then, we have Boss to work with as well. So I think we still have good ways to win here, especially when they just Burning Darkness. No shot. Well, with Irida, I can get myself the letter and get a good amount of energy just to instantly respond with a KO. So that's good. Means I can save the superior maybe. Right, let's Irida. That said, I'm probably feeling more comfortable getting a Nest Ball because I need to get another Goldeen down. So I think the superior is probably better. All right, let's get the other Goldeen in play and we will go for that Seaking. We just need a couple energy now. So I'm going to do that and then I'm going to Bibarel here because I don't want to get rid of either the Boss or Irida, but if I have to, I have to. There's another energy, but there's no harm in me just using the energy as discard here. Yeah, I think we go for that. I want to just keep these other options open, and we do just respond with a KO here, so it's not that big a deal. And let's just get 2 energy on this Seaking, and then I'll just manually attach to the Goldeen for now. And then next turn, we should just have an instant win here, regardless of weakness. Let's just take the KO Seaking. That's lovely. And that is boom, boom. And that is 2 prizes for us, baby. Okay, another boss. All right, that's good. That's good. There is just no way they're coming up with this Arcanine. That ain't happening, bro. They got to try and find another Charizard to come up with. They'll probably come up with it to retreat, but they need another Charizard Terra here to like really put some problems in my face, because I am out of Seakings almost. That said, we still have quite a few resources. We still have 2 more superior energy retrievals, which will get all of the energy. We still have letters in the deck that we haven't found one of yet. We might have to respond with an Oko here, because it seems like they are getting the Zard. Oh no. This deck is now being pushed to its literal limit because we have to get rid of those 2 rods. So this is an incredible do or die situation. They charge up the Arcanine like it's nobody's business. Look at that. How many of them have 5 energy on it? I need to dig through my deck. Oh no, I could just boss. What am I talking about? Well, I do need another energy or another route to energy, but I can boss Bibarel, probably find one and win. So I don't have to go for the crazy. But do we try? Do we try? Do we go for it? You know, we want to see a back-to-back. Yeah, come on. We got to do it. A back-to-back Charizard. Oh, I don't know. I have game here, right? Can I at least acknowledge that I know I have game in hand? But I kind of want to blow up a Charizard, you know? Kind of want it to happen. It'd be fun. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that's the right call. You know, I want to do it, though. Oh, guys, I'm so conflicted. Like, I could just win now. I know that. But come on. Let me blow up a Charizard just for the fun, man. Let me do it. I want to do it. I want to blow up Zard. There's a Seaking top deck. We need 9 energy. I can recover all of my energy with my oh god, I want to do it so bad. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, look, we acknowledge, all right, I have game. I have technically won this game, all right, on a technical basis. I boss, I Bibarel with the Skwovet, guarantee a letter, guarantee an energy retrieval, or just an energy for that matter, and I hit for weakness and I win. Okay, I acknowledge that, but we want to blow up a Zard, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna Ultra this is so stupid. This is very dumb, very stupid, because I have no attackers after this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, I think I Bibarel first, and then I can see what I can get. Oh, look at that. It's all of the boys. The boys have come home, but I don't know if I actually have enough. I think I still need 2 energy retrievals here, and I need to have enough to discard. So, okay, let me think this through here. 1, 2, that's 4. I need 5 now. So I think I actually have it, no? Don't I just have it? I think I do. I think we've done it, guys. Let's go. Come on, this shows how nutty this deck is. And what's crazy is I think I actually could play a Irida here and get myself another letter, but I don't think I have enough energy in deck anyway. But bro, look at that. This deck is just, I cannot understand it. We had game and we still digged and still found game. Oh, insane. I'm sorry. I know I'm like really hyping this deck up, but I'm loving it. It's so fun to farm Charizards like this. It's so fun. Oh, it's great. There's 2 energy in the deck as well. We still had more juice. I mean, in the prize, it's not the deck. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a current 9 win streak with this, which is just mental. It is indeed Jade time, and my opponent got this on the opening. Oof, there's yikers. Right. Lost Box is actually our worst matchup, obviously. So we're not looking too great going into it. But that's said, we do have Judges and Ionos and stuff like that. So as long as we try and keep our, we don't have to load up, which is the good thing for us. We don't have to put a ton of energy to attack most of the time. Hopefully we can have a good prize trade with that Giratina. But mostly it's just trying to disrupt their hand as much as we can, and take big prizes where we can as well. Hey, you never know. Next turn we could probably do it. It depends on how we do, especially if they pull off a Cram KO. I actually did originally include 2 Rigid Band in this deck, which I had to cut for more supporter cards. But the reason why was because Rigid Band actually turns a Cram KO onto your Seaking. Well, it removes that because your Seaking's 110 and a Cram hits 110. So if you have a Rigid Band, the Seaking actually technically has a 140 in order to be 1-hit KO'd, meaning the Cram cannot 1-hit KO it, giving you a much better price shade in the Lost Box matchup. But I had to cut it. So if there was a way for you to improve your Lost Box matchup, I'd say maybe add a Rigid Band or 2 in there. I don't know how though, because this deck's very tight in its space. If you can find a way to fit it in and keep the deck consistent, then yeah, go for it, because it drastically improves your Lost Box matchup, because you just survive a hit by Cram, and then you can... Look, this deck has no problem with taking KO after KO after KO. It's all about the price trade at that point, right? Like, us going first also helps, so we'll take that. We can also Artazon for our Finneon right out the bat. I'm just worried about Finneon being very, very good target for Sableye, which is the obvious thing, right? The obvious thing holding it back. And I do think Sableye and Finneon will coexist in the format because they came out in the same set. So there's no format where the Sableye rotates and Finneon stays. They will coexist forever, which is kind of annoying. But, you know, that aside, this this deck is still great to farm the ladder with. Anyway, I am going to Artazon here. And do I dare boss? I don't have any outs to boss yet. Or any reason to, should I say. I'm going to Ultra Ball away. You play your judges and you do well. Play your boss. Okay, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to get rid of a boss. Let's go for it. Let's get a Seaking out. And I don't need to judge just yet, right? They didn't really pull off any crazy plays. No, they've only got 2 in the lost zone. They will get a cram next turn, so I do need to get energy to KO. So I might have to judge. Yeah, it looks like it. All right, let's see. That said, Swim Freely could go a long way for us. I will Nest Ball and get myself a Manaphy, because we know how Greninja can just pop off in this deck. And then I'm going to go for a judge and hope we get 2 energy. If not, it's a Swim Freely all day. Oh, okay. We actually do get there just. Funny enough, the reversal does nothing here, but it does just charge up our attack cost. So I will take it. I will take it. Plus, we have the Letter of Encouragement for next turn, so that's kind of good. And we'll go for that. I'm not happy with the fact that I've just burnt away 2 very critical supporter cards on the early turns, but it's all right. We're taking a KO. The Cram will respond with one, but we can respond with a KO then. And we just have to hope that we just win the prize trade, basically, which is so difficult here. There's a Heavy Ball coming out, and they get a Giratina. Another Giratina on the bench. So they're going hard with the Tina play, which I don't know if it's correct, considering they probably should look at my deck and go, right, doubt they've got any multi-prizes for me to take KOs on. Should probably try and limit myself to Crams and Sableye, but they're not doing that. There is a Comfy coming in. Got rid of a Mirage Gate on that one. And an Artazon coming out, probably for another Comfy, I'd expect. Because they could be in a bit of a dead draw situation. No, they get another Sableye. Okay. Yeah, they want to have some fun with my bench. And I'm not against it. I hear you, bro. They're not at 4 yet, though. So unless they have a Colress, they can't really do anything here. They're going to go to the Cram, though. And they do have a Colress. Okay, so they do have a Colress KO. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I was hoping they didn't have it with the 4-card hand, but they do. They get rid of a Kangaskhan. What the hell? Bloody's looking for those coin flip KOs. Hey, he's testing. Let's not judge, shall we? They're getting energy on the Tina. They go for a Spit innocently for the KO. And this is the difference between that Richard band, as I said earlier. We wouldn't have been KO'd then and would have been able to take one back. And that would just, be so good for us. But I did have to cut it, unfortunately. Right, there's an Irida. I'll get ourselves a Goldeen and probably an Ultra Ball for a Seaking, I think. We can Letters of Encouragement here. And that can actually just act as more discard follow because we don't need such aggressive energy counts right now. So let's just get these. And I'll Ultra Ball. I think I have to Ultra Ball 1 and then the Finneon, which kind of sucks, but we have like 2 Rod in here. We're fine. Let's just get another Seaking. Speaking of, I do need to start Rodding now. Let's get you out. We'll bench the Goldeen and then we'll go for our Oceanic Accompaniment. What a long name for an ability, bro. Why are you going to give us that problem of having to pronounce that every time we do it? God's sake, lads. All right, give me an Industrious Incisors. And that's nothing great, really. I mean, we have Skwovet, which is nice. You know, the less low HP Pokemon I bench, the better, I think. I will throw the Artazon down, even though it does arguably help them. I don't know, man. There's retreat options and stuff. It's going to make it easier for them to get to Sableye territory. I think that's correct. Let's just go for the Aquahorn KO. And unless they get another Cram out, or if they get to 10, I don't see how they're going to take a KO without Giratina. And that, oh, yeah, there we go. And that's just going to make it easier for us to try and hunt for that 1-hit KO on the Tina and even further extend that prize gap. The thing is, we only have 1 boss left, though. It's so difficult, this game, but I'm trying. There's a Flower selecting there. They got to 6 now. And a Chorus, that's... okay. 8 now. The 8, they can do the cheeky, what's it called again? Mirage Gate, that's what it's called. I remember I used to call it Lost Gate, didn't I? Did I call it Lost Gate originally? I also thought it was an egg. Can you hear me on that? It looks a bit like an egg. Right, there's a Lost Vacuum, so they are now at 10. Unfortunately, the Vacuum got them there. Oh, no, it didn't. It was my stadium. Oh, yeah, sweet, mate. So unless they bench another Comfy, Jet Energy, and then retreat, and then have a Mirage Gate, they ain't got Sableye here, bro. It ain't happening. They do accelerate to the Tina, so they might be coming up with it. Things get a bit scary here because next turn is a Sableye turn, and I have to prepare for that, plus get enough energy to KO a Tina. Thankfully, it's not a V-Star, so it's easier. I need 5 energy to do that, so the Superior Energy almost gets me there, and the Irida will, but I want to Irida for a Rod and recover some Seakings because we're going to be struggling. Oh, the letter? That's beautiful. Okay, I need to think here. So a judge would be nice as well. Maybe I skip the Irida and try and judge my way into it. It's risky, right? But it does limit their odds of hitting Sableye next turn. I'd rather that and get a KO. Yeah, bro. All right, we're going to try this out. All right, let's go for this. Hella risky play. We need to try and use our options here for disruption as well. Let's go for an Oceanic Accompaniment. So that is going to be 180. We need 2 more energy. Letters of Encouragement will get us there. That's great. Thanks to the KO. And we'll get 2, I think, on the dot. Do I need to be super careful about my energy? I don't think so. Well, I might need to actually when it comes to a potential Gust game. So, oh no, why did I get? I only needed 1 more. Did I? No. Yeah, 180. Wait, let me check. Yeah, I did need the extra energy. Cool. And then I go for Bibarel. Hopefully I find a Rod here. That's really what I want. We don't find a Rod. We do find an Iono as well. No, I think I go for Judge. Although Iono, No, Judge increases the odds of them not hitting. I don't know. I'm going to go for Judge and just hope we find something. Oh, okay. We do get the rod and we do get an Ultra Ball. So it is at the expense, though, of like, oh, yikers. Okay, I'll get the Finneon back. It's at the expense of an energy retrieval, which is kind of bad. I need to be able to attack next turn, right? It has to happen. So we're going to take the KO. And that said, if they try and Sableye and take out other stuff and leave this Seaking alive, then all we need is a boss. That's all we need. And then we win. So yeah, this is going to get interesting now. An Irida and an energy there. At least we can likely respond with a Seaking next turn if they don't KO the Goldeen. Because my thought is, right, they're going to probably KO Finneon, right? An easy one for them. And then they get a free 70 HP Pokemon to take out as well. So either the Manaphy or the Goldeen, and it'd likely take out the Goldeen, right? Which just leaves me open for a boss KO. Like, this is the good thing about the Seaking, and it also it takes this benefit from Gardevoir, is if you don't KO the active, they're still hitting insane damage. So it's like, okay, fine, you could try and KO some bench Pokemon. You could try and go for a Greninja. You could do a Sableye, but you're leaving a massive hitting Pokemon in the active that you have to deal with eventually. And that's great, right? But it seems like they're going to go for a Cram instead of a Sableye, though. Maybe they're trying to take advantage of my limited board state, I guess. Or they're just benching it for an option in the future. I don't know, but we're making it very hard for them. It's an energy. Seems like Sableye's the target. We only have one boss in deck, by the way. I don't play 3, I play 2. So it's a bit scary, but bro, deck space. Oh no, they're not. Okay, they're going for the active? Right. They can't take free prizes next time. We know that. So long as we chain our Goldeens now, chain our Seakings as much as we can, we can win. We can definitely win. Okay, right. Irida, let's get myself another rod and another Seaking. Okay, we're recovering now. We're recovering. I'm a recovering addict. Okay, chill out. Oceanic, let's go. 2 energy on the Seaking. Lovely. Then we rods and we recover another Seaking line plus. Oh no, I need to get some energy back, bro. I need to get Seaking line as well, bro. We have energy in deck, man. Yeah, God, it is difficult. Actually, I just about managed to do it there. Right, let me check my deck actually and see what's going on in here. Right, so we've got 2 Seakings left. That's good. That's all we need now. And we have 2 superior energy retrieve. We have no energy in deck. Okay, the 2 energy retrievals got to get us there. But that could be the different. Yeah, honestly, after this KO though, we're fine, right? Because as long as we get our energy retrieval, we can even KO, or at least a couple. We can KO the Giratina. They might force the Giratina up, but honestly, them forcing up a Sableye next turn kind of wins us the game. Unless they just KO the active Seaking with it, which is probably their best bet. I don't know, but we're getting to the wire now, and we might actually comfortably, well, not comfortably, fine. It's arguably difficult for us, but defeat a Lost Box, and one that hasn't been overly limited, all things considered, right? Granted, it's not turbo. It is the Tina variant, but still. All right, there we go. Let's see what they do with this Sableye here. We know they can't win with it though, so that's the good thing. And we do have boss in hand actually. So if I find a way to get Skwovet, I could maybe boss this up. But then again, bro, they have to KO the Seaking, otherwise they lose. So I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, it's as simple as that. It has to be Seaking or lose. So we've thankfully navigated Sableye this game, which I didn't think I had the ability to do, but here we are. Yeah, they have to KO it with a Tina V-Star, because that reduces my odds the most for responding for game. But then again, I have boss, and if I can thin my hand, all I got to do is just get myself a Seaking and some energy and I win. It depends what's more likely here though. They go for a Retrieval and recover 2 energy there, so that'd be enough for the Giratina. They get the Tina V-Star as well, so that's more difficult. For that, we need 8 energy, which means we'd need to hit both of our Retrievals and get them all the energy from it, which means I have to discard 4 cards as well. It may be better to just boss and try and find a single Retrieval, no? Because boss, I'd need 1 Retrieval plus a Seaking. I need 2 cards, which I would need of 1 Bibarel play. Roxanne, okay, I'm actually I'm not against it. My hand had options, but if you just get me some, okay, we get the Seaking, that's good, and a Finneon so we can thin. So at that point, all I really need then is a boss and a Retrieval, or just 2 Retrievals. So I need 2 cards regardless. So whatever this Bibarel gives us says everything here. All right, it's now a now or never. An Iono? Oh, the Iono for 1. We don't want that. An Irida might do it? I don't know, actually. Let's think. Oh, wow. That's bad. That's very bad. Oh my God. That's like the worst thing we could have got. All of my Pokemon? No. Where's my... Oh, no. My Retrievals. I need my Retrievals, bro. Iono for 1 can't even do it. There's literally no way. Iono for 1 won't do it. We can't draw because we've used Bibarel now. Oh, Escape Rope. That won't do anything. That is a very, very sad GG and a very winnable game, but oh well. Yikers, man. That said, they might not have the energy. No, they've got Sableye. It's GG. What am I doing? All right, see you later, mate. We gave it a good shot though, didn't we? And unfortunately, the win streak is over from that, but it is what it is. This, in my opinion, is a great ladder deck if you are in the lower ranks. I think it's just so good to just rocket you up, man. As you saw, we went on a win streak there. You just farm, absolutely mill over them. Not literally mill like a mill deck, but you know what I'm saying? Like you walk over Charizards like it's nobody's business. The Lost Box is more difficult, obviously, but it's not unwinnable, as you saw. Honestly, every single prize deck has that problem, so I don't think we should hold hold Seaking accountable for that. Yes, you do see a lot of Lost Box, but you're seeing a lot less of it on the ladder now because of things like Charizard performing well, because of things like Miraidon performing well at Pittsburgh. Like, you're seeing a lot less of Lost Box on the ladder, and Seaking is a great, cheap way to just take advantage of that. And that's why I think it's so good right now. Right, anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Just take care of yourself more than anything. That's the important thing. Leave a like as well. That'd be lovely. Take care of yourself. Peace.